Welcome to the Shenanigans Show.
Hosted by
The motherfucking Robius Robbie.
The correct no slow.
and the cameraman as the damn funny cameraman.
Produced by Mr. Cox Charlie as Charlie.
This is the place where you don't have to speak grammatically correct.
But to be understood, because communication is not perfect but effective.
Please try this at home.
Guys, English, you don't need to be perfect and say, oh, blah, 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 blah. Yes. If it is possible, yes. But it's better if you communicate fast, effectively, and good.
The focal point is the communication.
That's it. That's it.
You need to pay focus in this communication, and it doesn't matter the grammar.
Doesn't matter the grammar. The importance is people get your idea.
Get your idea and catch the message, no?
Guys,
And obtain an answer.
an answer, yes, of course, because you are every single
Question
question
there
need
said-
an answer.
What do you want to ask to the other person?
Well, grammar is important,
Yes,
but it's not everything.
but it doesn't matter if you change some words.
No, it doesn't matter.
The order of the words.
No, but this is important.
Maybe the native people say, this is stupid, no? But you
Yeah.
can obtain a smile, no? For that issue, no?
Yeah. That is right. That is totally
But understand perfectly. No?
totally right. Totally right. I agree.
Try to imagine this. What's happened if some American people try to speak in Spanish?
That's funny.
Huh?
It's funny.
really funny.
I get it, but I understand.
But you understand.
Exactly.
It's the same story.
Oh, yes. Students, wait a moment. Students, do you remember about the example of the gringo? Like, quesadillas, salsa verde? Oh, no. Exactly. The correct is, dame unas quesadillitas de salsa verde, por favor. But if one tells you, quesadillas verdes.
Without queso.
Because his Spanish is not perfect, but it's comprehensible. It's exactly the same.
It's the same.
There you go. Okay, now let's change the topic, right? English is important in general, but why, Charlie? Why do you think some people is scared, is chicken out about speaking English? Number one, because they don't know me and they don't have me as a teacher. That is number one.
Fuck
But
you.
what is the second one? You preach the...
I suppose it's because the people feel some kind of fear, no?
Sure.
And don't have the knowledge, no? The completely knowledge of the grammar, or it's some kind of stopper, no? That block your language, no?
And because we are not adapted. We are like sí or no. And then
And
say,
of course,
yes, sir.
one of the first mistake is you are thinking in Spanish and translate your mind and try to say the same things in Spanish, but in English.
That is correct. That is
And
correct.
this is the first issue that I detect, that the people feel fear to speak, no? Because it's a big problem in their minds, no? To translate. It's a translating process, no? And you waste a lot of time translate word by word, no?
You know, this is a common mistakes in students. First one, they are afraid to speak English because they don't know vocabulary, and they imagine every single word is totally different. But of course not. In English we have something that is called false cognate and true cognate. The true cognate is like person, persona, or moment, momento. But we have false, like embarrassed is not embarazada. That is avergonzado. Insert is not introduce. It's not introducir.
Another word that I have in my mind now is usually.
No.
Usually.
Actually,
That's right. Actually, it's
I am working.
I'm working.
Sí, actually, no, es que no es actualmente, no, my friend. Actually is de hecho.
Yes, that's right.
En efecto. So there are
To
some
say,
words.
to say that, to say actualmente, you need to use
Currently, presently.
presently,
But not.
but not actually. Huh?
So I think people is afraid about vocabulary and about difficulties that come in, because we are afraid when we don't know something that we're not in relation with. We are scared, like, what is that? But when you have a good process, because some people, guys, pay attention, okay? Some people say, I speak English. It's different speaking English than teaching English. You can speak English, but the process to teach, the passion, the whatever, is totally different. So, wait a moment.
Yes.
If you find the good person that can take you, can lead you, and give you the vocabulary, little by little, that you go getting good vocabulary, good ideas, good grammar points, then you're gonna learn. But if somebody tells you, no, say, I go to the bathroom because I need, what is because, what is I, what is need, that is a problem. Vocabulary is a problem.
And in English, it's different than the Spanish, no? Because obviously, in the Spanish, it's the same. Because we can say things, for example,
One way.
we can say in Spanish, I go to the bathroom, no? For example. But you can say the same thing, but different, no?
Naco time.
Yes, of course. Please tell me
No.
the example, no?
Voy al baño, voy a firmar, no sé, mil cosas, right?
Voy a
But
colgar el
in Spanish we
tamarindo.
can understand. ¿no?
Oh my God.
Voy a liberar a Willy, por ejemplo.
Yes, voy a
Example.
echarte
A
de
lot of slang,
cabeza.
a lot of idioms that we
But
can use.
try to translate voy a liberar a Willy, no?
What the hell?
Doesn't make sense.
No. ¿Qué onda? Doesn't make sense.
What's up?
There you go.
Doesn't make sense.
There you go.
So that's the. I think this is the first focal point, no?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to translate exactly, no, word by word,
Nah,
no?
of
Or sentence by sentence. No?
Ah, that is a mistake.
A lot of sentence is the same in English and Spanish, no? But not all the language. And this is a first mistake that you
There you go.
made.
You know what is another point for not speaking English? When the people is shy, when the people is introverted.
Yes.
When in Spanish, what's your name? Hey, okay, good. But if you want to speak English, you need to feel
But even a lot of people feel fear to speak
in Spanish.
In Spanish.
Now in English,
In English,
it's double.
double.
Wait a moment. Cameraman.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
What is the meaning of shy in Spanish?
Good. You know the meaning of shy?
What?
Shy is penoso. Yes.
Oh, okay.
When you
Tímido.
that's it. Yes. Pedoso. Oh my God. Pedoso. Pedoso is different, right?
Faltoso. Faltoso.
Oh my God.
It's like.
How do you say faltoso?
What? Try to imagine this translate. No?
Yes.
Pedoso.
A person who falls much. Well, shy is penoso. Okay.
Okay.
People is shy. Cameraman Charlie in Spanish, and they go into another language. Obviously, it's quite difficult for them. We need to feel free. That's why I told you the part of learning and the part of teaching, they are not different. They are the same. You need will. Will is voluntad. Voluntad, will. Aparte de ser un modal verb, es voluntad. Okay? Students need the will, and teachers need the patience. When you have this combination, they know.
Fly.
Fly. Okay.
You're a god.
Another question, parents. Well, no, another question. What is another reason you think people is afraid of speaking English? Another one. We have 100.
Yes, of course. Obviously, the fear is the fears, no? But I suppose it's the fear of unsuccess.
There you go. Totally right.
Because a lot of people don't like the unsuccess.
They want to be perfect. On success and mistakes,
Yes.
they are in hand. They say, if I mistake, I got no success. If I don't got success, I got a failure. And if I got a failure, what is my money?
And maybe you can feel yourself a loser, no?
Oh, yeah. And that is terrible sensation.
Yes, and nobody likes this. No?
No.
Nobody likes to be a loser. No? Nobody likes to be a loser.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah, I think, guys, the problem is when you when you
As Val mentioned in this period of time, did you remember one song that says, "Soy un perdedor, I deserve everything."
I know.
Oh,
So
you kill me.
exactly. When you fear, cuando le temen, chicos, al inglés, Beatriz, okay? If you are scared about English, and if you don't have a patient, professional, successful, blah 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 teacher, it's a problem. If you find a good teacher and you want and you feel the confidence to express yourselves, believe me, you are in the other side. Because mistaking is not a problem. Mistaking is for the nerves.
You improve it.
Totally right. Totally right. Okay.
Very chido.
Okay. Hey, my friend, are you scared, or were you scared the first time you started studying English?
Yes. In my very first time, I was really, really scared about what would be happening in the future. But, well, I need to try it because I want to get out of this problem I'm having right now. I mean, this wasn't my case, but maybe in your case, you are in, I don't know, maybe a better position. But, well, guys, I'm gonna give you a tip. Don't be afraid of it. I mean, if you learn the language, you are gonna be able to have a lot of opportunities. I mean, and I was thinking when I was there and when I was seeing all of the people speaking in English, I was like, why they can and I can't? So I was like, no, of course I can do it. And then I was starting
Impartial stuff.
exactly. Yeah, as you said, Charlie, it is not impossible. All the people can learn and speak English. They can, I can, and guess what, guys? You can also. So don't be afraid of it and try it.
Parent, the most important, my friend, the fucking listenings.
Yes.
Guys, los que hablan no el inglés, también yo odio los listenings. Fucking listenings, they are a pain in the ass. Yes, they are.
Me too.
But and at the same time, there are a lot of pronunciation, and if you obtain the source of your listening by the songs, it's a completely mistake. Of course, yes,
Because nobody's gonna tell you, let's go to the bathroom. I know one's gonna say that.
Let's go to el
maybe
baño.
your mind confuse the words, no? And of course, you can understand what the singer says
Because he's singing.
because he's singing. Yes, and maybe enlarge the word.
All right, that's
or-
good. Uh-huh.
A lot of things, no? Changing in the pronunciation.
I love you. Let's say, I love you. Let's say, love is love. I want to say, hey, look, what is about love? What is that?
What is that?
Exactly. But English, okay, songs are good. Podcasts
Songs
is good.
yes, because
Movies.
maybe the songs is the first source of your interest. No?
Look at me.
Like
I told you, huh?
yes, it's the first source of your interest, and you may in your specific case, you say, I want to learn English because I need to understand what the singer says. No?
What they say.
What they
Exactly.
not what they say.
That's why I learn English, because I like. Yes, okay, continue.
That is cool.
Yes.
and of course, if you
Bueno. Don't be stupid. It's not status, it's a status quo.
status
Status quo.
Cállate.
Yes, a status quo. Yes, okay. Good, cameraman. I'm going to show you some music.
I love you.
Pronunciation.
I know
This
this.
is another.
Shoot.
This is another issue because it's really different.
It's going to be
I
another
don't want to
fucking topic.
I don't. Yes. You say.
So that's the thing that I told you. If you obtain the source of your learning for songs, maybe your mind is confused, huh? Because, for example, try to imagine this. What's happened with the pronunciation, for example, a famous band, Queen. Huh? Queen is British. Huh? And all the songs are British pronunciation. No?
Yes, and the guy is not English.
Yes.
The guy is from Iraq. I don't know something.
I don't know, but the pronunciation is too close
To British,
pronunciation.
totally right. Uh-huh.
It's too close for the British pronunciation.
It's
And
completely
what's happened, for example, if you hear songs for
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, huh?
American ones, British ones.
It's completely different. And maybe they say the same word and you understand very well American pronunciation because it's too close to Mexico, no? And we adapt a lot of American words, no?
Yeah.
And culture, you say a focal point, no?
Yeah.
But maybe you understand that words because it's close to Mexico, no? And we consume American products, no?
Exactly.
And
All the time,
in
everywhere.
this time, and in this specific example, is American music, no? But
But it's not the correct source.
yes,
When in listenings, and in the listenings, it's fantastic because
yes,
when you pay attention to the English listenings, you find out they are not American people. They are American, they are British. Wait a moment, American people giving audios, British people giving audios, Indian people giving audios, Chinese
Australian,
people, Australian, Mexican, Peruvian, Colombian, and you say, but it works for you because in the world you're gonna find people from everywhere. Well, the point is, the best way for develop your ear, music is good, it's fantastic. Podcasts are fantastic. Speaking with another person is more fantastic, but listenings are fantastic too. Speaking listenings, okay, not music. Music is good, but it's not same words.
no.
It's not same words.
No, and for me, it's not a good way to understand the English better.
Maybe rap, maybe because they are blah, 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 and they are speaking fast.
But
They don't make long words. a
But
lot.
what's happened? I'm going to ask you something. Even if you are in your current profession, you are an English teacher, no?
I fucking
Of
am
course.
the best English teacher.
Yes, of course. It's an announcement. If you want to
Liar.
learn English, this is the answer, huh? My friend.
For you and yeah, guys, if you want
This is your answer.
yes, I am an English teacher. If you need classes or whatever,
But I'm not.
I'm
not an English teacher.
an English teacher. He's gonna be soon a master, and we have another English teacher that today is not here. Where is he? I don't know, but I will give you information later about that. Thank you, my friend. Go.
We're gonna leave you the link below the video, guys. so
All
you
right,
can
yeah,
see it.
in the link, and we're gonna have some stuff there.
But even
Yes,
you are an English teacher, no? Of course. But what's happened when you hear some rap music,
Man,
some rap song?
No.
Of course, you can understand all the
Impossible.
song.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
Why? Because I'm not native.
You are
Even-
not native.
Even natives. I'm gonna tell you one little anecdote. When I was working in a school somewhere over there was this song Eye of Tiger. Rising up back in the street. And I have an American friend. He was Andrew Starry. I remember the name. I don't know if I shit it. And I said, hey, I don't understand. What is this? And he was like, play it. Play it again. Play it again.
Tiger.
You fucking.
Why? You can understand my old tiger.
Yeah, I know.
But no, it's not that bad. I understand.
I know. And he couldn't.
It's a
Listen, he couldn't understand the meaning of the word. And he's American. And the song was in English. How can people expect we understand rap in English? Even songs. They're quite difficult. Because also